So, every Monday you sit at home, right? We are praying that one day. And the Igbo people are very funny. I love the Igbos, and I'm an Igbo guy. And I don't think in my next word I want to be someone that is not an Igbo. I think if there is of course there is no next word. I'm just using it as a figurative way of speaking. If there's anything like a next word, I want to be an Igbo guy. It's a beautiful thing to be. And I know you want to be who you are too. Now listen, the Igbo people are the funny race. They are the people that crucify themselves and then expect others to feel the pain for them. You see, we allowed ourselves to be entangled into lockdown. We understand the law of the lockdown, that it was a means of a pain, that see, we want this freedom, and then there was somebody that was pioneering this freedom, that we just asked, since you don't want equality for us, since you don't want us to all be together, to coexist, you don't want leadership to also come to us, and then you say that we are made up of Igbo, outside Yoruba, why come we don't get our turn? So if we don't get our turn, then the best thing you can do is just divide and let us be ourselves, right? It was something that was so little, and then the people in power, and then certain things were said, and certain wrong things were also said from our own end, in as much as we didn't follow it the right way. So certain things were said because we were grieving, we were wounded, and then we began to remember our fathers that went to war, that suffered and everything, and that thing aggravated, and then we begin to take drastic decisions. But do you notice that the decision of the lockdown and sit at home is affecting only the Igbos? It's affecting our economy, it's affecting our life. In fact, the Southeast is no longer a safe state, a safe venue, a safe place the way it was before. So what was intended for good made us become worse, and people avoid us. Even companies are avoiding the Southeast to invest in the Southeast. In fact, we have governors that are begging people to come into investment, and people are scared. Before, there is no such thing as kidnapping in the Southeast. There were times those things were doing, and after P2B came, there was a lot of things that was abolished, and it reduced drastically. But now we have kidnapping in our Southeast. People are not even safe in their house. You go to the bush, there are people killing, even the herdsmen are killing. But these things were not so before. And yet, if we don't keep the seat at home, our own brothers will come and gun us down for not keeping the seat at home. Do you notice that even though Onitsha didn't open, it's no longer affecting the world? Even when Onitsha main market doesn't open. People have learned not to patronize us on Mondays. It's affecting us, it's not helping us. But an average Igbo man that lacks basic understanding will assume it's helping us. We crucified ourselves with a nail, and then we are looking at people and telling them, look at us, and then we are punishing our own self. Our children are going to school with fear in their body. These children will grow up to know there is a sit at home, and they cannot understand what happens to sit at home. There are many people, and all of us everybody was once a slave. Why is an Igbo man not yet ready to heal himself from the pain of the past? It shows we are not ready to move forward. The more we keep priding ourselves as the best of all tribes, the more people will keep fighting us. If you are the best, you don't talk, you act it out. We are so wise, and yet look at our communities and look at the other people's communities. Yes, we are being marginalized. Yes, there's this thing and the thing is not just it's because we are so blessed. See, God compensated us for the pains we went through with the knowledge in terms of business. If a business is falling, you bring an Igbo man in that business will thrive. An Igbo man knows how to get water from the desert. He knows how to, if you want to increase the price of everything, an Igbo man will survive. But the moment we start making ourselves feel like we are the best among all the races, that's where the deception comes in. We are not the best among all races. Every other race are the best for themselves. We should be given charge of the economic sector because we know a lot about money. Let me tell you something. I grew up in the north. One of the best things that happens to us in the north is that we don't even buy things from an Igbo man. We buy from it. The only time we buy something from an Igbo man is when the Hausa man does not have it. Because the Igbo man here the Hausa man has this Bakomi problem. The Hausa man does not have a problem. He can sell something with a price of 10 naira. He doesn't care. In fact, even the money they are investing, they're not using for anything useful. Some of them are burying the money. Let an Igbo man embezzle the money. You get what I'm saying? But this thing is affecting us. I don't know why I had to digress. Anytime they raise that thing called Biafra, blood happen, and then the Igbos go backward. Because we've not gotten someone that will be able to do it the right way and follow the right processes. So it's affecting us more. It's affecting us more. You wonder why there are so many checkpoints on our way. When you are going to the east, there are so many checkpoints. It's because they don't trust. Actually, those checkpoints, you shouldn't see only the negative aspect, see the good aspect of it. See, it is a means of preventing so many evil. Because the southeast is the danger zone as well. People are scared. I have so many people that are staying in the north that they say that they prefer to be in the north than to come to the southeast. That is, insecurity here is on a high level. They kidnap people in broad daylight and nobody does anything about it. Before, it was the northerners that we know that we are into kidnapping and the rest of them. But right now, the southeast is like taking the number one for it. I don't care whether you say the people that are doing the kidnapping are not part of us. But it means that we cannot find the people that are doing those things. People are being shot on broad daylight. Why can't we put CCTV all around? It's very cheap now to put it. There are ones that work with solar. And then, okay. It's not my law to